Founder of Nabellum, Catherine Lawrence. Culinary and wellness brand Stush in the Bush won the competition ahead of educational management and learning platform Smart Term. And third place, culinary service provider Chef Appeal. And that's where we end it for today. I'm Andre Palmer for producer Warren Bertram. Thanks for listening.
No containers, no mosquito, no dengue. So anywhere there is a breeding site, come make we get rid of them there. Believe me, people, don't play no fool. It's the only way to be dengue proof. Use repellent and cover up. But just in case you have a high fever with severe headache, pains to nausea, take a paracetamol, drink lots of water. No take no chance, still visit your doctor. Clear the site, avoid the bite, but just in case, treat it right.
A message from the Ministry of Health, sponsored by the NHF.
A production of the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.
Nationwide 90 FM, continuing the tradition of fair, fearless, and factual reporting. You're listening to Nationwide 90 FM. The time is...
It's 2 minutes after 9.
You're inside the Consumer Hour with Nora Gay Banton.
Good morning to you. It is Wednesday. It's Wednesday, June 25, 2025. We are alive and well, and for that we give God thanks. Good morning to you. If you're listening on the 90 FM band, 90.3, 90.5, 90.7, or 90.9, thank you so much for joining us on your radio. We appreciate your company there. If you are listening and watching on our YouTube channel, good morning to you. The channel is Nationwide 90 FM Live 2. That's Nationwide 90 FM LIVE with a number 2 beside that. Go on over there and subscribe if you haven't already. Saying good morning to Monique Hunter, who is first in the chat this morning. Albert Morgan, good morning to you. Sonia, good morning. Dwayne Grant, Ines Campbell Murray, good morning. Michelle Martin, Errol Townsend, top of the morning to you. Cynthia Clark, good morning. MS, good morning to you as well. Let me see who else. Jean Sellers, good morning. Did I say Ryder 40? Good morning to you. Ricardo Hall and everybody over there on YouTube, good morning to you. If you're listening from our mobile app, which is available for free on the Google Play and the Apple App Store, good morning to you. And those on our website, the Listen Now option there, top of the morning to you as well. Thank you for making it Nationwide 90 FM. We are, guess what? Outside again this morning. This morning we are at the Jamaica Pegasus Hotel, and we are here for the Realign Business Conference 2025. And of course, it's being put on by Entrepreneurial Partners Limited. And as usual, later on during Cliff Views Online, you will hear much more about why we are here. But in the meantime, we're going to take your calls inside the Consumer Hour this morning between the hours of 9 and 10. So if you have any consumer-related matters, you can give us a call, and we will definitely hear you out and see how best we can assist you. Now, as usual, a couple things before I go into your calls and your issues. 2 things. 1, remember, the old bank notes will be out of commission starting July 1. The old bank notes will not be usable come July 1. So if you have any of those in your possession, if you were saving from 2022 in our old pan somewhere, and you have the money in there, and you know so some long time money in there, open the pan and go and change out the money. Or else, those will only be souvenir if you keep them after July 1. So if you have your old banknotes, go in, change them out, use them. Some places have already stopped taking them. So go out to the Bank of Jamaica, change them out, use them, do something with them. Go and deposit them in the bank or something before July 1, because come July 1, they will not be in commission, which means they're not legal tender. You can't use them, go buy nothing, because nobody not going to take them from you come July 1. All right? Good. Another thing I want to talk about is the Solidarity Program. Now, this was announced during the budget debate earlier this year, and it is now a reality. The Solidarity Program is that one-time cash grant that is meant for persons who are over 60, persons who are disabled, and young people between 18 and 35 who are not in school, not working, not training in any sort of way, not gaining any kind of income. This grant is for you. Now, it's a $20,000 one-time payment. One-time cash grant. It is similar to the tax, it's not tax returns that we call it, but for not remembering the actual name now, that was given last year for persons who were contributing with their taxes and up to date and so forth. This one is for persons who are over the age of 60 without regular support, meaning you're not on a government pension program, you're not collecting any other benefits through the Ministry of Labor and Social Security. Those persons with disabilities, and remember, there is a record in the country of persons with disabilities. So if you are not registered with the Jamaica Council for Persons with Disabilities, now is a good time to do so. I don't know if you will still count on the list if you register today, because the launch of the program is today. But you should be registered if you are living in Jamaica with a disability. If you are a young person, 18 to 35, not in school, not working, not training, not getting any income of any sort, this is for you as well. If you are an informal worker and a low-income earner, this is for you as well. It's also for micro business owners affected by disaster. All right? Now, it's $20,000. And for Jamaicans not receiving any social service support, it's $50,000. Now, if you want more information, there is a flyer with some details on the Prime Minister's page on Instagram, as well as Minister Pernell Charles Jr.'s Instagram page as well. So the launch will happen today. And of course, you will get further information as to how you can register, how you can go about and sign up and ensure that you are on the list to receive your one-time cash grant. The Solidarity Program will be launched today. So I know a couple callers have called before, read the program, asking about the program. The Prime Minister did make an announcement when it would be coming on board. Here it is. The launch is happening today at 10 o'clock at Jamaica House. So you can look forward to that information in the news and elsewhere. Good. I'm going to go to the phone lines now. Chris is the first caller. Good morning, Chris.
Good morning, Mr. Banton.
Good morning.
Don't the government is doing something?
Always.
All right. Love to hear that, Prime
All if it's a little thing.
Yeah, man. All the while, mom, see they come to reality.
Yes, yes. You and when I saw it, you came to mind because you're one of the persons who you were asking about the program when it's gonna come on board. So here it is.
Yeah, well, give thanks, Prime Minister.
Yes,
Term
indeed.
again. Anyway, it's my time this morning. We call you with a sad moment, you know. Merle past student, you know, has left us like a niece, like a friend, a neighbor.
Oh, wow.
She fighting and she fight, but you know.
Oh, she was ill?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So me know our grandmother they listening now. Hi, neighbor, good morning. Me know you not left the program here. Because she always calls me and tell me. And I want to condolence to our mother too.
Yeah.
Trish mother. Her name is Trish, you know. So we just want to condolence to the family, you know.
Yeah.
And another thing then, I don't know if you hear about the big crash of Florida weekend gone with the 6
Yes, some Jamaicans. Yes.
And I want to tell you, say, we live in the same community, you know, I know our family, them family.
Really?
Yeah, I used to live at Portmore. And the same girl, me I tell you, her passed away too. Till them grow together over there too. So, you know, it's a small world, Miss Banton, but God knows everything best, you know.
Yeah, yes indeed. But my condolences to the family of that Merle Grove past student. As a Merle Grove past student myself, yes.
Neighbor, raise her, you know.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, so, I just want to do things, you know, so bless you, but you have a great mom.
Yeah, man, and ensure that you.
Prime Minister, thank you, Prime Minister.
Yes, and make sure you go sign up. And about wait till it late and the program lock off and you hear say if them are extend it because you never get to sign up.
Which is right, thank you, man. Which is right.
Yes. All right then.
Yes.
All right, no problem. You take care. Wesley, good morning.
Morning, Nora. How you doing?
I am not too bad, Wesley. How are you?
Glad nobody know I'm no bad neither, but Mr. Nora, me vexed with you, see.
You vexed with me? Why?
I want justice.
Justice for what now?
All right, Nora, me realize you travel Jamaica enough, you know, and me say, boy, you get the experience out there. But me not get none with you.
What you mean?
All right. You are now. You do a whole heap of coverage outside, you know, Nora.
Yes.
And when I look at now, when the justice fear going around, you see, for persons with disabilities, they always hear Nora broadcast from there. No, last month, hours were in Ocharias.
Yes.
Man, they go out to Turkey River Park with all hope to Nora go there, you know. When they go there, Nora not there. And Nora all and over what they again. For what?
Jeez.
Oh, me can't book you up. Nora justice.
Boy, at the Ministry of Justice, you know, you have to go to for that the justice, you know, because them determine if we come in, you know, so if them not call we can't come.
Yeah, me Nora, they all of them, you know, so you me watch how me meet Nora now. Like
we never did, eh?
Man, when me go down there, me not see Nora, you me.
Oh, man.
Then when me hear you had over last week, me, no man, no want justice.
Oh gosh, man, we will meet one day. We'll meet one day.
Have to, because you come out of Brownstone, you know, and me not see they come. All right, let me tell you what me call about now, Nora.
All right.
Me know me will get justice. When we buy your phone credit, you pay a GCT, right?
Yes.
So I want to find out from Digicel. Me realize so when I use my Digicel phone, me call, it says, all right, for instance, this call me have here now, it says, you talk 8 minutes and 56 seconds. Government tax paid $4.46. What are taxes for now after me pay a GCT pan a credit ID?
Oh, then you paid. Oh, okay, I get what you're saying. So you say when you buy the credit, you pay the tax already, and when you make the call, tax will come off the call where you make the money.
Right. And I said government tax because, for instance, this one that me use now since weeks ago, I have to call Nora about it. It says you talk 8 minutes and 56 seconds, government tax paid $4.46. So what the tax? I have to put it to you to see if you can find out from them for me what the tax the difference on the GCT.
Yeah.
Or
Well,
on the credit.
At this moment, I don't have an explanation for that. But if there's anybody from Digicel or any telecoms provider who is listening and can provide an explanation, Wesley wants to know, when you pay the tax that's on the phone card itself, so if you buy a $200 credit, you pay how much ever money for it, and some of that money is for GCT.
Right.
He's asking, when you make a call, why is there still GCT being taken each time you make a call if you already pay the tax fee credit where you buy?
And see it pan flow, just Digicel, you get a text message immediately after you finish the call to say that this is the amount of time you talk and what the what the tax paid.
Fair question, I think, because if I buy my credit and I pay tax, then that means I pay my tax fee credit.
That's
so why every time I make a call now, you take off tax again?
Right, because I called somebody yesterday and the phone ring without answer. The voicemail chip in and it still tax me for this couple seconds.
Call the voicemail chip in.
Voicemail chip in, so I still pay tax same way.
Yeah.
But that with Digicel. I don't know if anybody experienced it. When I call one of my sister and I said to her, she said, she always notice it but never pay attention.
Yeah.
So I said, me too. But me have to bring out this one on Nora show this morning.
Okay.
Yes, Nora. Thank you. I know I will get justice on that one.
All right.
And I'm going to get justice because I so meet you.
All right then. All right.
All right.
Definitely.
Blessing, Nora.
All right. We're going to take a break. Just before we go to the break, Tana reminding me to reverse income tax credit. That's the program that those who are employed and have been contributing diligently their taxes, they got back a $20,000 one-time payment, the reverse income tax credit. That's what it was called. Thank you so much, Donna. We're going to take a break. When we come back, the phone lines will be open, 876-630-9371-4 and 618-8255. We come back after this break.
Decorate and redecorate your space with water-resistant, colorful, and fast-drying paints from Edgechem Paints. The time by Edgechem Paints, changing lives 1 gallon at a time, is
9:19.
Spring into style with Unique Living. Upgrade your home with our extensive range of products. Get sleek shower panels, stylish vanities, LED and non-LED mirrors, plus kitchen sinks, closet solutions, ceiling fans, and more. Available in various finishes and sizes. Visit shop number 6, 30 Dunrobin Avenue, Kingston 10. Call 876-755-3661 or visit our website at www.uniquelivingja.com. Don't wait to spring into style with Unique Living.
The gateway for Jamaica's athletes to several international competitions, including the World Athletics Championships in Tokyo, Japan, opens from Thursday, June 26 to Sunday, June 29 for the J3A National Junior and Senior Championships, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. each day. The biggest names in local track and field, with the men's section including the likes of Olympic silver medalist Shane Thompson, Oblique Seville, Akeem Blake, Antonio Watson, Christopher Taylor, Rashid Broadbent, Olympic champion Roger Stoner, Rajendra Campbell, Wayne Pinnock, and Romaine Beckford. The female division will be no less fascinating, with two-time reigning world champion Sharika Jackson, Shelly Ann Fraser-Price, the Clayton Twins, Tia and Tina, Alana Reed, Akira Nugent, Rochelle Clayton, and Shanika Ricketts. The action will be sizzling.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. You're back here inside the Consumer Hour on Nationwide 90 FM. I'm Norige Banton. We are coming to you live from the Jamaica Pegasus Hotel. We're here for the Realign Business Conference 2025 being put on by the Entrepreneurial Partners Limited. And of course, later on during Cliff Views Online, you will hear much more about the conference. We will definitely be speaking to some of the organizers and stakeholders in the industry. And so later on, much more. But in the meantime, in the in the Consumer Hour, we are taking your calls, and Carl is up next on the phone line. So, Carl, good morning.
Morning, Miss Banton.
Good morning.
I just heard a lady was talking to you about some tax. It was
yes.
Great Peter Phillips come with that tax. He never even left Paul. $50 billion worth of taxing came with the time. And not even the ladies, they needed low the month for the month. Don't put that in it, put on tax fund. And what
yes.
he did, Miss Banton, he put on also a tax on the phone card. When you purchase the phone card, you pay a tax. And when you use the phone also, you pay a tax.
I see.
All of those revenue was to go to pay people who them borrow the high interest rate money from. It wasn't doing nothing. That is what is happening today. Where, according to Golden, the so-called urban center, which was built by the taxpayer of Jamaica, $60 billion. The taxpayer of Jamaica tax you when as a person want to lead a country and call it so-called urban center. Have a nice morning. So the lady was correct. Peter Phillips was the first. He never even left Paul. Don't get Paul did have a tax fund.
All right.
$50 billion. When you don't want to hear the record of what happened under that administration, call.
Thank you so much.
We just touch a button on my brain and everything come up.
All right. Thank you so much for that bit of history there. And I was doing some research on my phone, and yes, indeed, there is a tax on the call, the telephone call, right, as well as the phone credit. So yes. that is true.
And you can check also the salt, and you can check also the ladies them too.
All right. It's not the tax is not on the ladies. You can say it, the sanitary napkins. Yes.
Sanitary napkins. Peter Phillips did not left because he wanted the revenue to pay back the debt of the most massive transfer that Ronnie created from the poor to the rich that ever happened in Jamaica since slavery was abolished.
All right. Thank you so much, Carl, for the bit of history. Thank you so much. All right. So Carl there explaining to you, it's a matter of law. Who was it that asked? Was it Wesley who asked about the credit? So yes, it is there that's how the tax is administered. So not much else we can do about that. That's what the law says. So them apply the tax. Miss Cherry, good morning.
Good morning, Miss Cherry. I'm calling from Kesha Road. For the past 6 weeks, there's a light pole in front of the gate here of Cresta Avenue, which is off Stapleton Road in Cashapa. No light, almost 6 weeks. I called your program, but I did not get to speak to you. I spoke to you off here. And so they came once, and the light was, we saw light in the bulb. And the next day, it gone. No light. And from over how many weeks now, we are in darkness here. So I think it's more than just a bulb problem. So I'm asking you to call out JPS for me, please. It's over 6 weeks now.
All right. So that's Cassia Park where?
Cassia Park of Capleton Road. It's Cresta Avenue.
Cresta Avenue in Cassia Park off Capleton Road. Do you know the number on the pole?
Oh, the pole number is 0502 97.
050297. That's the pole number.
Yes.
All right. So pole number 050297 has been out for 6 weeks.
Yes.
JPS did come and do some repairs. The light came back on for one night, and then it was back out the other day.
Yes, it's over 6 weeks now.
Miss Cherry?
Yes, ma'am.
I can't say definitively if this is the case, but I want to put to you that sometimes what happens is our fellow neighbors, fellow citizens of our country here, Jamaica.
Yes.
You have some unscrupulous persons who go around, and there are some valuables that are within the light poles and within the on the poles and running on the wires and elsewhere. Some valuables there, some copper or whatever else material they find valuable. They go up there and they steal it.
Yes.
And so what happens is they steal it, they go away, they sell the material, and their fellow neighbors, their fellow Jamaicans are without the light.
Yes.
And I'm not saying this is the case, but the fact that the light kept, it could be.
Yes.
But what I'm saying is, sometimes I'm not so quick to cuss JPS, especially because they came and fixed it and the light came back, Especially because they came. Yes, I know. And it only take one night for them, for them a thief,
Yes.
So I'm not saying it's the case for this particular poll, but I'm saying it's a reality.
Yes.
And we have a greater problem in Jamaica where these things are concerned.
Yes.
And it costs a lot to replace these things over time.
Yes.
And so we end up work back way, because there's so many other things that JPS and the other stakeholders would want to do, but they're unable to because they mafia follow back a thief and replace something them in the light pole. But we will send it to JPS, and hopefully it's not theft that's the problem, and they can look into it. All right?
Yes. Because
all right.
It's over 6 weeks now we are in darkness there.
Yes.
Yeah? So I thank you very much, Miss Nora.
No problem.
Okay, because I'm glad that you'll be able to ball it out for me. Yes, to JPS.
Yes.
So, yes. Thank you very much, and have a nice day.
You too. So JPS, that's poll number 050297. All right, that's the poll that's out on, did she say Capleton Drive or off Capleton Drive in Cassia Park? So we have the poll number, and you should be better able to locate it. But I'm saying, those who are going around stealing the copper or whatever else, I don't know what they find valuable in there, and those who are also stealing electricity, and overload on the line can also cause these things. So sometimes we are our own enemies. But that's a conversation some people don't really want to hear. We're up on the break. We're going to take the break. When we come back, we have some callers lined up. We'll take Dwayne when we come back from the break.
Spectrum Insurance Brokers provides quality insurance coverage and risk management services. The time by Spectrum Insurance Brokers Limited, setting the industry standards, is
9:30.
You have to win? Then just bet. Bet on the game, no stress, no sweat. And win big in the Wanna Bet Just Bet promotion. Spend $1,500 or more on one Just Bet ticket and complete the entry form at promotions.supremegames.com for your chance to win. Third place gets Beats by Dre. Second place gets an iPhone 15 and AirPods Pro. And first place gets a 65-inch TV and a soundbar. Promotion runs May 16 to July 20, 2025. Grand draw July 25, 2025. Authorized under Section 58. Of the Betting, Gaming and Lotteries Act.
Forget ordinary, think Liqui-Moly. Get a 15% discount on all Liqui-Moly oils and additives from April 25th to July 30th at all Burt's Auto Parts locations. Buy 4 or more Liqui-Moly engine oils or 4 transmission oils, you get a free LM40 all-purpose cleaner. But hurry up, the offer runs while stocks last and conditions apply. Forget ordinary, think Liqui-Moly. And remember, it hurts if you don't check Burt's.
If it's your agenda, it's the people's agenda. We say what others only dare to think. Is high crime and violence your issue? Is inadequate water supply a concern? How is public transport in your daily commute? If these are your issues and concerns, Nationwide 90 FM will be in your forum to lobby and advocate for possible solutions. Nationwide at 5 is heading to Portmore Heart Academy. Thursday, June 26. Join us for the People's Agenda, live from 6 to 8 p.m. It's your agenda. It's the People's Agenda. All this and more only on Nationwide 90 FM, the new revolution in media. The People's Agenda is brought to you by Jung Pharmacy, Transport Authority, Wellington Dental, Fontana Pharmacy, Greenleaf Medical and Diagnostic Center, and Jamaica Public Service. Good morning. You're back here inside the Consumer Hour on Nationwide 90 FM. I'm Nora Gabe Banton. We're taking your calls this morning. The numbers to call 876-630-9371, and that goes up to 4 and 618-8255. We're going back to the phone lines now. Dwayne, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good. That's good enough.
All right, let's hear it.
The thing that it's going to be launched today, as it is today, they said 50,000 and 20,000 respectively. So, what is it?
Yes, 20,000 and 50,000 for those who are not receiving any kind of social assistance at all from the government or receiving any support. Yes.
So what is the criteria to get it? You just fill up what?
What is the criteria for?
For you to get it.
If you are 60 years and older without regular support, if you are a person with a disability, if you are a young person 18 to 35, not in school, not working, not training in any kind of way, if you are an informal worker and a low income earner, or if you're a micro business owner affected by disaster.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure. Pardon?
Getting pension. Somebody over 60 and getting pension. That would not be qualified.
It says without regular support. I would classify a pension as a regular support. So I'm right. Yeah. But you can go on to when the website is announced where you should go and sign up. Go on and see what the questions that are asked. What's there.
Some couple people may have them in mind. I got card and make them do it, but I'm just
okay. I mean, I guess you can still go ahead and just to be sure. Yeah. It says person 60 and older without regular support. So
right, because I want to get the regular support because I'm not like the pension that would be regular support.
A regular support, I would think so too. Yeah.
Right. All right. I know some of these persons could have asked me to. When I listen, I would do the same with them.
Yes. And
more for the disaster. You heard about that place in mining recently? 6 people died.
Yes, 6 Jamaicans were involved. Yes.
Well, my girlfriend family.
Oh no! My condolences.
So, right now, I was asking now about if they are going to come to Jamaica, but they are saying no. Because what happened, most of them have burned between the conditions, so they cannot. If they didn't come to Jamaica, they could not look at the case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, he just text me. I was yesterday morning. I just texted me that. Imagine 6 half one time.
Yeah.
Like Charlie attack, and just ask for prayer for them to call me up.
Yes.
Not easy. 6 person one time.
Yeah, I can understand the pain.
What I think about is the girl, the baby, but the baby was the last one died, I just understand. And then you listen to her, and by the time she asked herself to die.
Oh.
Yeah, it's awesome. But no matter what you are, in Jamaica and America, wherever you are, they would let you out. You get out.
Yeah, you just have to be careful. Just to be careful on the road. Drive safe and yeah.
In the car, I'm Google it, I'm looking and I saw the accident. And I saw it and saw what took place. It was devastating, man. So,
yeah,
Jamaica, as I said, they would have come up here if maybe it was the normal, but if you know, then I will take it to Jamaica as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, love.
Yeah, it is. It is. My condolences once again to you and the family, extended family. All right. Yeah, man, take care. Herbert, good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
I am doing good, Herbert. How are you?
I'm good. JPS has a wire that has been loose for the past 3 weeks on Cumberland Avenue in Franklin Town.
All
right. It gashes whenever the breeze blows. If you're in your bedroom in the night, it's like somebody's giving you a flash camera. And all we've been trying to get in with JPS, we have not been able to get them. They have a 188 number which costs you to call them, and then you can't get through. And there's nobody able to answer you for you to make the complaint.
All right. So that's a loose wire, JPS wire, that gashes when it gets windy on Cumberland Avenue in Franklin Town. Right?
That's correct.
All right. So JPS, this customer of yours and other residents in Franklin Town, Cumberland Avenue, they've been trying to get to you. They haven't been successful through your customer care lines, and so they've taken to Nationwide 90 FM, and we are telling you on behalf of the residents in Franklin Town that you have a wire that you need to attend to before it becomes a fire that you need to attend to. So JPS, an urgent one for you here on Cumberland Drive in Franklin Town. Thank you so much. Cumberland Avenue, sorry. Yes, Cumberland Avenue.
The wire is loose between Albert Street and Northumberland Lane.
Albert Street and North Cumberland Lane?
Northumberland Lane.
Umberland.
Yes.
So it's between Albert Street and Northumberland Lane.
Along Cumberland Avenue.
All right. All right. Thank you so much. All right. So JPS, this one is an urgent one for you in Franklin Town. We will definitely be sending the information to you, but just in case anybody's listening, it's a loose wire on Cumberland Avenue in Franklin Town. It is gashing whenever it gets windy in the area. And let's attend to it before it turns into a fire that you need to attend to. It's between Albert Street and Northumberland Lane. So JPS, another one for you there to attend to as soon as possible. Otis, good morning. Is Otis there? Good morning. All right. Not hearing Otis. One last time for Otis. Otis, good morning. All right, let's go to Lady J. Lady J, good morning.
Good morning, Nora.
Good morning. How are you?
I am doing great. And you?
I am good.
Thank God. Anyway, I just called to report an experience I've been having for a long time now.
Mm-hmm.
I buy fish at the popular, rainforest, and that place, I always ask for a bill, and I have difficulty obtaining a bill.
As in a receipt?
Yes, the receipt, yes. So, you spend thousands of dollars there, and you're not getting a receipt. It was the 20th. The 20th was the last I went, last week. Mm-hmm. I think it was Friday.
Yes.
So I purchased a good amount of stuff for the month,
Yeah.
So I said to the gentleman, "Where is my receipt?" He says he doesn't, something going on with the machine. And he said he alone working and he's not. I said, no. When I said to him, go ahead and write it then.
Yes.
Said he alone is working and he's not able to do that. But what I could do, take my phone and take a picture. The little window with the cash register with the total. I said, but that stuff no help to me.
Okay? And every time I come here, I have difficulty getting a receipt.
Which rainforest outlet is this?
Linstead. The Linstead branch.
And it's not. And you're saying it's this last time that you went. It's not the first time that you've requested a receipt and you've had difficulty getting one.
Exactly. And I've watched other customers because you have to form a line, you know. And
yes.
Other customers don't get receipt as well, but I always ask for receipt.
Yes, you should, as you should. Because if anything goes wrong, if you reach home and realize, say, half of the fish them where you buy, them spoil or them stale and you want to carry them back, how are they going to prove that you actually bought the fish here if you don't have a receipt?
And you know what led me some years ago? I bought some stuff and it came to a good amount of money, you know. But at the time I got a receipt. So when I came home and I was going through the receipt, was a particular item I bought. And it was so much more than it cost.
Yes.
And like, oh, I see what's going on. So immediately there was a number up there and I called. And I pointed out to the cashier or whoever answered, and I said to them what I've observed. They say I should come in back. And when I went in, you see, she did remedy the situation. And she took the receipt from me and tore it up. Right? And I thought that's very odd. And that
so did you get another receipt with the correct information?
No, she didn't. She tore it up. When I asked for it with the correct information, I did not get it. You know? So I am calling them out again, Rainforest, Linstead branch, we need receipts. You can't spend $12,000-$15,000 and at the end you don't even see. Can't see item by item. Break down on how your money goes.
Absolutely. And you are well within your right as the customer to request a receipt. And if the machine is not working, you must have a receipt book where you can write up and give it to me. You should not leave any establishment, especially where you're buying something like fish and seafood. Spending $12,000-$15,000 on fish and seafood and you're leaving without a receipt? Unacceptable. Unacceptable. So Rainforest, Linstead location, you have some work to do. Your customers are demanding their receipts and they're unable to get it. The excuse Lady J got the last time she went is that the person who was working is him one and he's unable to do that right now, and the machine that print the receipt is not working and he can't write it.
Right.
Unacceptable.
Yes. Unacceptable, man. And years I've been at this thing.
Yes.
And I just say I'll take it to Nationwide because I know their communication is effective. All right?
All right. Thank you so much, Lady J, for bringing it to our attention. And we're using our platform to call out Rainforest. Rainforest, this is something you must address urgently. You cannot have customers coming to purchase your items, seafood, which is what you specialize in. I know you sell other things as well, and they are not leaving with a receipt. Customers are asking for a receipt and they're getting excuses. It is unacceptable because if anything should happen and they should come back to you for a query without a receipt, then they may get the bitter end because they don't have a receipt. And so Rainforest, as a merchant, you must have a mechanism in place to ensure that if the cash register is not distributing receipts, that you have a system in place where receipts can be written for your customers. It must happen. So Rainforest Caribbean, your Linstead location has a problem where receipts are concerned and you must address it. I don't want Lady J call me back next month. They say she go for buy her monthly seafood supply and she still never get no receipt. Rainforest, fix things. All right, Lady J, you take care.
Thank you.
All right. We're going to take a break here. When we come back, we will continue taking your calls.
Fill all your prescriptions, get cosmetics and other pharmaceutical items at Mannings Hill Pharmacy, located at 34A Mannings Hill Road, Kingston. Telephone 924-6280. At Mannings Hill Pharmacy, they stock all the hard-to-get medication. The time by Mannings Hill Pharmacy is
9:46.
The following hurricane tip is brought to you by PowerTech Jamaica. Map out multiple evacuation routes by foot or bike. Roads may flood or get blocked, and gas may run out. Know at least 3 ways to leave your area, and prep a go bag that's light enough to carry. Keep a paper map handy, as GPS might fail in an outage. The preceding hurricane tip was brought to you by PowerTech Jamaica. Telephone 876-908-0196-9.
If it's your agenda, it's the people's agenda. We say what others only dare to think. Is high crime and violence your issue? Is inadequate water supply a concern? How is public transport in your daily commute? If these are your issues and concerns, Nationwide 90 FM will be in your forum to lobby and advocate for possible solutions. Nationwide at 5 is heading to Portmore Heart Academy. Thursday, June 26. Join us for the People's Agenda, live from 6 to 8 p.m. It's your agenda. It's the People's Agenda. All this and more only on Nationwide 90 FM, the new revolution in media. The People's Agenda is brought to you by Jung Pharmacy, Transport Authority, Wellington Dental, Fontana Pharmacy, Greenleaf Medical and Diagnostic Center, and Jamaica Public Service.
Data privacy is getting critical.
Tune in to Cliff Views Online from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. on July 1 and 2 for the Prioritizing Privacy Conference at the UE Regional Headquarters, Mona. Protect your business and gain a competitive edge. Get expert insights from top minds across Jamaica, the UK, Cayman, Barbados, Bermuda, and more. Learn how to stay compliant with the Data Protection Act 2020, prevent data breaches, and build client trust. Engage in hands-on sessions, real-world case studies, and cutting-edge topics like AI governance, workplace monitoring, and privacy-enhancing technologies. So tune in to Cliff Views Online, July 1 and 2 from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. It's the Prioritizing Privacy Conference at the UE Regional Headquarters, Mona. Catch the live stream on our YouTube channel at Nationwide 90 FM Live 2. All this and more only on Nationwide 90 FM, the new revolution in media. This broadcast is brought to you by Privacy and Legal Management Consultants Limited. Register now at plmcja.com, where privacy meets performance.
Personal data is at risk. Time to get protection. Talking data defense.
Good morning. You're back here inside the Consumer Hour on Nationwide 90 FM. I'm Nora Gay Banton. We're coming to you live from the Jamaica Pegasus Hotel. We're here for the Realign Business Conference 2025 being spearheaded by Entrepreneurial Partners Limited, of course, during Cliff Views Online. Much more about that. We will be speaking with the CEO of Entrepreneurial Partners, Mr. Garfield Daly, and of course some other stakeholders as well. So tune in, stay tuned for that during Cliff Views Online. In the meantime, we are inside the Consumer Hour taking your calls. Gonna go back to the phone lines now. Is it Glenn? Glenn, good morning.
Good morning, Sister Nora. How are you?
I am good, Brother Glenn. How are you?
I'm in a bitter mood here.
Oh no. Why?
With Water Commission.
Yes, what's happening?
They're perfect, no disrespect. You remember I called twice and reported to you about the water for how many weeks no water?
Yes.
Somebody come at the home there, some maintenance man, and they look in the meter and they say, well, there's no water coming for you and there's no water in the area. it seems like when you call them the second time now, a person called me on the phone and discussing, talking to me about the situation. And he's saying that he don't know why no water not in the area. And he tell me that he will try to make me get some water. And I've been calling it's going 2 months now. And I've been calling that man from day before yesterday and still cannot get no water. Sister Nora, the clothes in the house, pack up.
Remind me of the area again.
It's Denham Town.
Denham Town.
Yes.
No water in Denham Town.
I hear that they announced, I think yesterday or the day before on your program, where water gonna lock up in some area. Nothing like that. Nobody don't tell us here. It's like they don't respect nobody in here because everybody is the same thing. Nobody paying. Everybody not paying bill.
No, but if you hear it on the program, it's one of the ways that NWC seeks to inform their customers, through the media as well. So if you don't get a direct message, they probably put it out on the TV, put it out on the radio, so that persons put it out on social media, so that persons can see it one way or another. But you have a greater challenge in Denham Town.
It seems like they're waiting for us to go out there and block Industrial Terrace, block the whole Spanish Town road where the station is, that no vehicle cannot move before we can get some address. Because I can't understand. These people don't tell them why you cannot get the water. Are what's happening, and I hear them, they tell other places that the water will cut off certain time and when it going come back. Nobody respect nobody around here. Not everybody is the same thing around here. You have people around here who pay the bill. I pay my bill.
That's right.
Yes.
And you deserve, yes.
And I deserve my water.
Yes,
and
yes, indeed.
2 months now, no water.
All right, stay on the line and give Michelle your information, your account number and so forth, so that we can send it to NWC to let them know what's happening. Let them know that they came twice to check the situation. Twice. And the last time they checked, they weren't sure why the area was without water. So let's see if we can get a follow-up from NWC for you. Stay on the line.
Okay, sister.
All right, no problem. I think we'll have the final caller for this morning. Charlie, good morning.
Good morning, Miss Nara again.
Good morning.
This cool. Yes, ma'am. I'm not going to spend much time with this morning. I just want to say you're doing a great job. And I really enlightened by your work. And so I'm saying that because somebody called earlier and say that about JPS and JPS wires.
Yes.
Yes, they have to be specific on what is in copper wire and the type of copper wire that JPS uses and the type of copper wire that are in the mechanical system.
No, well, the person, I don't think they would need to be specific. The person is experiencing an issue in their community where a wire is hanging low, it is gashing, and it can cause a fire, and they just need JPS to come and address it. They don't need to know if it's copper or it is gold or steel. They just need JPS to come. I don't think that's in the interest of the customer to know if it's a copper wire or not. The point is the wire is gashing and JPS needs to come and fix it or identify who the wire belongs to.
Okay, ma'am. I was misinterpreting.
Okay, all right. Yeah, man. All right, Charlie.
Yes.
All right, Charlie, you take care. I think that's where we're going to leave it for the Consumer Hour this morning. Once again, we're coming to you live from the Jamaica Pegasus Hotel, and we're here for the Entrepreneurial Partners Limited Realign Business Conference, an event that we are usually at on a yearly basis, and so 2025 is no different. We're here, and we should be speaking with some stakeholders here today. Making way now for Cliff Hughes Online.
That was the Consumer Hour with Nora Gay Banton.
Data privacy is getting critical.
Tune in to Cliff Views Online from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. on July 1 and 2 for the prioritized